let's get into Tony's crappy artwork here.
Hell yeah, my crappy. Why is okay?
Crappy
First off,
artwork, bud.
Well, here's the thing, right? He goes, it's not Tony's crappy artwork. I didn't draw it, right? Like I posted the image, but I didn't draw it.
Unfinished.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got some words.
Oh, here's Matt.
Oh yeah.
Stop wasting paper and lead.
Jesus fucking Christ! At least read it right. That's what JFC means. Jesus fucking Christ! Taking the Lord's name in vain, Matt. Stop wasting paper and lead, Tony. Well, I didn't draw it, so it's not my paper or lead.
It says, "Are you trying to trick
digital?
Ethan with a bunch of crappy looking?"
Is it digital?
A bunch of it says shitty. It says shitty. It says a bunch of shitty looking. Why did he say crappy? What? And it is drawn on paper. Finbar hand draws everything.
Wrongs. I thought Mint Salad was fucking bad. This is an effing crime against humanity.
And if it was released digital, they'd say it's AI. Like, there's no winning with these fuckers.
Damn.
Oh yeah. I see
Damn.
what you're saying.
Oh, I'm gonna pull up
Damn.
It says Comics Gate do better.
It says hashtag Comicsgate do better.
Let me go look on that on my because that shit was.
No, it looks like ass.
Had some buffering problems. Sorry. It's okay.
You can clearly see this is a clean like 5. This probably took as long as the crappy sketch caricature that EVS did. This looks like it took 5 minutes to do.
This looks like it took 5 minutes to do. Okay. First off, I'm
no
not
wonder he
here to
likes
white knight.
ISOM.
Yeah, I'm not here to white knight for Finn or anything, right? Finbar's a grown man; he can do all that himself. But guys, it's not perfect. There are definitely some things that need to be worked on this art, but some of the level of detail, whether it's in the rocks here, in the steps, in the fucking thing, the leaves, it's just not no fucking 5 minutes art. If he thinks that takes 5 minutes, no wonder why he thinks fucking Vito's book is late. He's like, well, I don't understand why Vito's book is late. He thinks fucking art is just.
This looks like ass. First of all,
does not look like ass. And secondly, whatever you're gonna say here is probably shit you read from other people, and not shit that you actually understand. And thirdly, before anyone else says anything, guys, you have no fucking context for what this picture is. Okay, none. You have no fucking idea what the picture is, where it comes in the story, why it's there, what's he doing there, right?
Perspective of this character is way off. What is this? What is this stance, bro? What is this?
That's how men stand when they have dicks, because if they put their legs together, then their balls hurt.
No.
His
You don't stand like that with your legs apart. You want to tell us something, George?
I'm shocked. I'm shocked, I tell you.
They think I just make a shit and it comes out. Assad Ribic. If that drawing looks like ass, then Isom looks like blue waffle. Yeah. It says the perspective does look off. The road makes no sense compared to the temple.
What's wrong with it?
I think
the perspective is okay. It's going.
It's
There
going
are other drawings. To be fair, there are other drawings. Finbar messed up the perspective, but this isn't one of them.
If perspective's not included, not needed in comic books, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Everybody that's listening, because if it was, Todd McFarlane would not be drawing what he's drawing.
Good point. Yeah.
Well, Sturgis isn't an artist, so he doesn't know. He's retarded. I bet even Shadiversity is a better artist than Sturgis. Miller
That's exactly
out.
why we make fun of
Tony in. Exactly.
Hail Thunderdog. Good to see you.
What's up, Thunderdog? I can take a long time to do something crappy. Yeah, that's another good point. Like the length of time does not equate whether or not something is crappy or not.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Hey Tony, I gotta get going.
You said that before, and in your ear.
I know it's been 30 minutes.
Let's say it again in a half an hour from now.
No, I gotta put my clothes up. Gotta go get them. But man, I'm gonna support from the crowd, from the chat. So
all right,
catch you guys in a little bit. Thanks for having me on. TJ, always a pleasure. George, always a pleasure. And thank you to the chat, man, for showing up and partaking in this.
Detracting.
This detracting. It's a group activity, So unlike porn, which is a solo player,
single player game.
Co-op. Yeah, single player.
Yeah.
This is a co-op. So, yeah. See you guys.
Take it easy.
See you.
Later.
Take care, Rich.
I Blood in the Sword. Deep Service says it's fan art, right? No, it's not fan art. It is a page from the comic. It's incomplete page. So what happened was Ethan put, "Hey, good morning, Comicsgate. What are you guys working on?" So I went into the art room that we used to have on Twitter. It has since moved to Discord. There's a Discord art room. And I just grabbed an image from the art room, an incomplete image, and I threw it up like, "Oh, we're working on our first comic." That's it. That's literally all the tweet was. On our first comic. That's it.
If we have time, show them the Octogator that Finbar did. Because given the time, if he's given time to do a complete drawing, it looks different. Because he has it in him.
Yeah. Dark Hostess says, "I don't know the backstory here as to this image, so no clue who I'm critiquing. Please feel free to critique the critique. But yes, I also think the leg positioning is a bit off."
That's not even the latest image of this image.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So they're critiquing a work in progress. Oh my gosh, they're so stupid.
Yep.
What's that?
Yeah, they did the same to Vito with his first.
All I know is on my tweet, I got 6,000 views, and then on Matt Barr's tweet, talking about my tweet, he got 6,000 views. That's 12,000 people looked at an image for my comic. So, and shocker, the only people that really said negative things about it were people that hated me to begin with and were not going to support us. Most other people were like, "Oh, it looks pretty good. It's decent. I see the beginnings of something here, right? You know, it could use a little work, but it's got a little personality. It's got some style." And guys, I've said this before, and I'll say it again.
For the first time.
For the first time. Eric July is fast food. That's McDonald's. You go in, you order your burger, you get it, and you're happy. You go out the door, right? Now, Ethan, Shane, and all the CG Kings, that's like a gourmet meal. You gotta put your fancy clothes on. You get in the car, you drive down to the restaurant. They sit you at a table. Waiter comes, take your order, and like 45 minutes later, you finally get your food and you eat it. It's fucking delicious. It's a great burger. But you can only eat it once a year because you can't afford to go to the fancy restaurant all the time.
Yes.
And your wife's a nag, and it's only your anniversary once a year.
Only once a year?
Only once a year.
It's all lobsters and steak,
It's good food once a year. Right? Me, what I'm building here, what I'm trying to make is a home cooked meal. Sure, that burger is a little fat, a little lopsided, That bun isn't a professional Kaiser roll. Just came out of the fucking oven. It's from a little package that you got at the grocery store for $2.50. Right? We don't got gourmet mustard, but you got the yellow shit that comes in the squeeze bottle. But you eat that thing after a hard fucking day of work with a nice cold fucking brew. It's the best goddamn burger you ever had. And guess what? A home cooked meal, you can have that thing every single day. Okay? I'm going to provide comfort food. Okay? That you can have
every 4 months.
Okay? On a regular basis. Comfort food. You can get fast food from Eric July. You can get gourmet food from the Kings, or you can come to us and get some comfort food, right? Like that scene in Ratatouille, where he eats that food, he gets a little flashbacks of, when he was a kid. That's the feeling I want to give you when you read this comic. You go, "Oh shit, this is like a comic when I was a kid. I remember this feeling of excitement, this feeling of wonder and intrigue, and not over analyzing shit, not worried about all these things, just comic book that I can enjoy. Makes me feel good. That's what I'm bringing. Not for everybody, but sometimes it's for you.
Silver Age goodness.
It's that episode of SpongeBob where he beats King Triton in the burger contest by making one with care. Yeah. Frogman is the Olympic street vendor. Yeah. Super Tizo says, "I don't get what's wrong with the art." There's a few things that it's not 100%. I can point some things out, like this hand is a little wonky. Some of the frogs are a little wonky. The one in the front that people were complaining about, I actually think that one's pretty cool looking, the big frog in the front. But other than that, these bushes, they could use a little work. And there's no shading. Nothing has been shaded right now at this point in the process. But again, it's not great. It's good. Yeah, no, Tony. Cyberfrog is PF Chang from the freezer aisle. All the excitement of a night out, but just money that was spent was the same as restaurant. Okay, I don't know about all that sketch, but remember that SpongeBob art episode? He confounds Squidward. Yeah, it's a good episode.
His arm looks like Jello. His fingers look like.
How does the arm look like Jello? I don't understand. Does he know what he's like?
No. Okay, hold a sec. You got to listen to the words she's using. If a woman says when she's hungry, "I'm ravished," that means she's not hungry. She's sex starved. Here, when the guy said his arm looks like Jello, clearly this guy is hungry. He hasn't eaten at all. He's using key words of hunger. If you listen to him very carefully, this guy's critiquing, a project on an empty stomach. Heaven help us
Asylum says
if he eats anything.
That page does look good to me. Brings back that childhood adventure feeling. Thank you.
You didn't even see the final product. That's the thing. We won't show it until the comments.
We'll show it eventually. Eventually, you'll see it. But again, I heard one critique, and it was like, again, like so weird. To like, why are there frogs there? I don't see any water. I'm like, that's what you're complaining about? Like, that you don't see water? There's frogs there? Like, okay.
I don't know what the.
His hand looks incomplete. Like, honestly,
why does his thumb look so like a duck? Like, what is that? Penguin's beak? What does it look like? Looks like
penguin's beak.
You ever heard of that comic, All American Lawman by Gabe Altate? Yes, I have. Oh, Mindy Wheeler will probably crap all over this drawing right here.
Like these frogs look bad. Like, why? Like, the further you get.
Wait a minute. Is Mindy Wheeler his like ally in the culture war?
It is now. Mindy Wheeler visited him, so they're buddies now.
The frogs look. The first one up front looks decent, and then right when you get to the one that's a little bit second one in the bottom right corner, it starts looking bad. And then you go further.
Man, you just wait till they get a hold of one of the thumbnails. When George was like, "Hey, stop doing so much detail and just like do a rough sketch thumbnail."
Yeah, man. Let's take it back. Let's relax a little.
Back under the leg.
Mm-hmm.
That looks horrible.
If I blow this up,
his
fingers look like spaghetti fingers. Why does his hand look like this?
The hand looks incomplete.
Why does his
why does his hand look like he's bent his fingers? Well, because he's bent his fingers, Sturgis.
This. What is this?
How do you put your hand in a position, right? You go, what's this? Oh, you mean bending?
You just did it. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, it's not like an unnatural pose where like his hand is bent weird, where like his hands can't do that. Like, look, his hand is bent. Like, okay.
He's a bit disorientated, Like, that's the problem. They don't even know what the fuck is going on with the page.
Well, you could question here. Say, hey, I don't think this is the best positioning. Maybe, his hand being closed in a fist or open or splayed, right? Or maybe it should be splayed a little less or a little more. That sounds reasonable. But just to go, why is his hand like this? And like, well, that's what the artist chose. Like, why is he wearing jeans? I don't know, because the artist chose to put him in. I don't fucking know.
Bro, look at this. Look at this structure here.
Whoa.
He literally had.
That's called a pyramid. It's not. It's a pyramid. It's an Aztec
structure.
Okay. You know what? These morons are absolutely beautiful. You know why? Because they're critiquing work that's work in progress. The number one rule in the art world, in any art world, is you never critique a project when it's in progress. It's futile. It's stupid. It's bullshit. It's a waste of time and energy, and it shows just how incredibly idiotic, stupid, ignoramus, unknowledged, and just an outright asshole. And these guys check off everything on the list.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Those leaves look like grapes.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Grape leaves a little bit.
Flora looks good, as does the temple. Deep Services, I bet money it's got a better story than anything Eric shoots out. Thank you. The ass is weird looking. It does. Where's the boobs? All I see are frogs, but no boobs. Terrible book.
Yeah, Thunderduck. what's it called? The Rippacon. We should play that. Sturgis and LG forming into a Rippacon.
We all know Frogs and Tony can go for a couple hours before having to return to the water. It's true. Samurai says, my biggest complaint is there's not enough me in it. Why does it look like some dude in jeans instead of a hot babe in a bikini? That's
There you go. That's what Mindy would say.
Look at this Bayuden. Yeah.
Bayuden. We're here to educate.
What did Ruby King say? No boobs. Not enough boobs in this picture? Yeah. Well, there's boobs in the other picture, guys. We drew some hot babes in the comic. So,
like, it's just lines to separate these things here.
has he never seen like an Aztec pyramid, like Road El Dorado?
He hasn't. He's a complete ignoramus.
This makes Richard Embryo stuff look like a masterpiece.
And that's
Richard
not,
Embryo, bud.
No,
that's not saying much. That's not.
Yeah, Richard Embryo's
Jesus
comic is
Christ.
not bad looking either.
That's not saying much.
what is this frog? Like,
What is
what does
this
this frog look
frog,
like? It has a
bud?
donkey's face.
Does this
this?
frog look like
Fish, right?
what? That frog looks dope as fuck.
Donkey's face? That's a frog.
Yeah, that
There are
doesn't look
frogs
like,
that look like
what,
that.
what does the donkey look like, guys? Again, I don't have an issue with being critiqued, but when you say really retarded shit, it's like, what? Like that doesn't have a donkey's face. Like clearly, it's just a
Donkey
big
frog does whatever a donkey frog does.
Also, there was
that
some
is a thing.
critique. Some people are like, "Why is this frog looking at his crotch?" I'm like, "Oh, like it's a good question, but
It's a hot dog eating frogs. What the hell?
like if you've seen how big his package is, he'd be looking too. That
Yeah.
frog is only having a natural reaction."
Exactly. He's going to shit. It's going to take me a long time to swallow that.
The frog looks mildly annoyed. That's what a frog looks like. Yeah. Put a chicken in it and make her a deer.
I'll spoil it a tiny bit. We moved that frog somewhere else.
No. Don't spoil it.
Frog looks like he belongs straight.
Tiny bit.
No, and that's crazy because this dude was sitting there talking all this shit about everybody else's work.
He was the second individual that was talking the most shit about ISOM.
The second, no, come on, that was the first individual. Why do I keep getting downgraded somehow?
Once again, you had a second person putting up worse shit.
I'm not putting up worse shit. This is, first off, I will 100% say this is better than. Show me a page. Show me a splash page in ISOM better than this. And this is work in progress. Okay. The fucking Bloodruth Castle page looks like shit compared to this. Okay. There's no 3D assets here. Everything here was
The
hand drawn.
Horseman page looks dreadful compared to this. I'll go that far.
If you're gonna talk shit about Air July, at least hire people that know what the fuck they're doing.
Remember,
Right here. Hand raised.
Right here. Yep. Here we go. Yeah.
Well, your first mistake was considering that I hired anybody.
What, you didn't? The check's not in the mail, Tony?
I mean, everybody's getting paid well. 40%. What? Judgmental frog. Yeah. The frog wanted boobs. Yeah. I like Richard. Book, not so much. Ooh. No bad.
remember, this is what your Own My Enemies fund paid for. This card.
No, it's not. It's 100%. I haven't paid Finbar shit. Guys, spoiler alert. Finbar hasn't got paid yet. Because Finbar, I offered him money. He didn't want money. He didn't refuse to take it.
Garbage. This garbage. He said he used that fund to hire his artist for his comic, and this is the slop.
No, I didn't. I've never once said, guys, someone clip me. If there's a clip of me out there, I will give $20 to anyone who can find a clip of me saying those exact words, that I use my Own Your Enemies fund to hire this artist. Okay.
I thought you did.
No.
Oh, jeez.
I have not used a single dollar from the Own Your Enemies fund to hire any of the artists.
But why? I mean, it's a perfect revenge.
Why? Because I have my own money.
Ooh, Tony, you're loaded, man. Holy smokes! I didn't know I was hanging out with a posh, you know.
Well, now you know, George.
Wow,
I told you, creative
The
accounting.
reason why I don't give a fuck is because I'm well off already.
Yeah,
Like I'm
yeah.
doing this as a for fun.
And now I got to move differently. Wow. Okay, fine.
He put out.
Bro, please tell me that's like
Also, I didn't put nothing out, guys. This is not a crowdfunding. This is not a final product. This is not. Hey, this is a sample page. Buy my book.
Exactly.
This was a
These
tweet.
guys are blowing their load too early.
Yeah, way too early, guys. I know they were really excited. Oh shit, Tony put out art. They got really excited.
first, like maybe like a
I'm hoping it's a
half
first. I'm hoping it's like a first sketch, but this looks like shit.
This does not look like. See, again, you're over exaggerating. To go, hey, it's not perfect. Yeah, I give you that. But to be like, it looks like shit. That implies that there's nothing like redeemable about this picture, right? You go, no, I don't agree with you there.
Like I was saying it. Even the concept art of Horseman makes this look like dog shit.
Oh, now we know you're lying. That's
Now you're yeah.
Ah,
now you went too
geez,
far.
man.
We shared character art. We shared character concept. Come on.
Use those funds to
hell?
help James build a new studio.
Yeah. My Lego studio, man, $5,000. The 1/6 scale. Help out a guy up on his luck.
It says at the bottom, fund our comics, so you can imagine the confusion. Yes. So imagine. But that's after you own. It says own our enemies fund and fund your comic. So no one has earmarked any money for the comic, so it's all been in the own the enemies portion. So there's that.
because
Remember when they were trashing that? Remember when they were trashing that first concept piece for Horseman?
yeah,
They said use AI.
You're doing this
Did use AI.
exactly because of that.
Yeah.
You're
use
butthurt
AI.
about Eric July. This is why you think you're taking revenge by saying all this shit. Be real.
Also,
about this.
I do love, again, none of this affects me in any way because I didn't draw it.
None of this. Yeah, this is this is an incomplete piece of art.
Dude,
This is all them wasting their breath over nothing. It's hilarious.
I didn't draw it. It's not in the comic yet. And I'm not
It
charging
won't be
you.
in the comic like this either. That's the joke.
It's the beauty of it.
This is what you put out after that.
No.
This is the same shit I said to Richard Embryo about his crappy looking art. I said you were talking all that
Richard
shit
Embryo,
about ISOM 1.
Wait, Richard Embryo? Who the hell's
Yeah,
Richard
Richard
Embryo?
Richard Embry.
Apparently, that's a good joke, according to them.
Making declarative statements is Sturgis' thing, his forte, if you will. Yeah. Hey, Tony, make a rant character, a villain, a Sturgis look like. Well, it's funny that you should say that. So, do you have that image handy,
Which image?
TJ? TJ,
Let me look for it. Give me a second.
give TJ a second. He will. So we got something for you.
And then you put that slop out and then say, oh, it's only $5. Doesn't matter if it looks like slop. Bro, Common America is $10 and looks 1,000 times better than whatever garbage Richard Embryo put out. Which, by the way,
I love the little bell that pops up.
congratulations to Iconic Comics for making 100K in under 12 hours on Common America 9.
Again, I don't. Some other company that you have no affiliation with, that you get no money from, that you're not a part of in any way, shape, or form, made money, is not an own on other people. Hey, Sturgis, I hear you talking shit about my comic, but did you know that Bill Gates made $1 million today? How you feel about that? Exactly. Retarded. What you said was retarded. Iconic Comics making money is good for them. It doesn't affect me or Richard in any way, shape, or form.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's good.
And the book is done. The book is done. The book was 100% done before he lost the
Okay.
campaign.
Share my screen.
So you were asking, should we build a villain? Sturgis, Master of Rodents.
There you go.
Bill Gates made way more than $1 million today. Oh, probably true.
And I made this drawing ages ago. I showed this to EVS and he actually liked it. And it was just the inks without the colors.
I did a little art direction on this. And I was like, hey, added this, added that.
Yeah, the sewer, right?
Yeah, the OG Frogman fan art. Yeah. The book is done. What is this weird obsession? Yeah. So there you go. Sturgis. So we've decided that this rat monster first appeared during the Sturgis rally, hence giving it the nickname, the Sturgis Monster. Right? But it will be featured in the comic at some point. Let's remove that. Let's get back to detracting, baby.
All Iconic Comics does, you finish their book, they launch it. Once the money hits their bank account, they send the book to print.
No, fuck that.
You get it within 3 months. You get it within 3 months, bro.
I'm not
Stray Beans also sent Sturgis run. Let's see it.
Huh?
Stray Beans is saying he made another Sturgis rat drawing.
All right, let me check it out. In my everyone says I sent you something, and then I look, it's like I got nothing. Nice. Where did you send it?
The page doesn't exist, Stray Beans. What happened?
There it is. I see it now. Oh my god. Stray Beans. Killing me with this. It's just your opinion, bud. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I like it.
Holy shit,
it's more human than Rant. Yeah, it's more human than Rant. But,
see, all the people with good taste and good capabilities at art become detractors. That's what's really
run, Frogman, run. He gonna get you. But LG's not gonna go in on this picture. Let's hear it.
This is ass. This is 2 pints of ass, dog. What the fuck, bro? Like, you sat up here, did all of this talking, did all this running of your mouth for the past year almost.
It hasn't been a year. Has it been a year? It hasn't been a year. It's like November. It's like 6 months.
And you come up with this shit. Bro, what the fuck?
And you come up with this shit. It's one picture, guys. It's one picture.
An incomplete
let's just say that this is complete, right? Let's just assume. Let's just, for the sake of argument, this is a 100% completed picture that it will be in the book. This is one picture. Clearly, there's no lettering on it because clearly there's no words or nothing, right? And you don't know what the rest of the book is. I didn't just critique the art. It wasn't just, hey, this is bad art. Actually, if you go back to my original critiques of Isom, most of it focused on the storytelling, the dialogue, and the lack of information being given to the reader, right? The art didn't come till later when people started pointing out the 3D assets. Oh, yeah, those are 3D assets. No wonder why it kind of looked weird, right? When a story is really bad, you don't even have to focus on the art because you're so focused on how shitty the story is.
There are times when the art is bad, but the story is good. We've seen it.
I was just going to say, if the story is good, if you have a really good story, you can overlook the art. You can push through bad art because you want to know what's going to happen, right? There's a lot of comics and cartoons where the art is pretty bad or not my favorite, right? But like, oh man, the story's really good, or it's really interesting, or it's a funny cartoon or something, right? And you can kind of push through it. Air July had a bad story. Bad story. And remember, these aren't art books. We're not selling art books. We're selling comics. Comics have stories, right? It's like if you buy a novel and the cover art is shitty, or the chapter arts are bad. Well, it doesn't really matter because the story is what you're buying it for, right? All that other stuff was extra. Same thing with a comic. Art is nice, and pretty art is good, right? But stick figures telling a good story is more valuable than great art with a shitty story, right? Say, oh man, these are really beautiful art, but the story's crap, and then I'm just left with pictures.
What's wrong with you? What kind of crack? What kind of 2 liters of crack are you smoking, dude? Like, y'all, this is why
2 liters of crack. Crack come in 2 liters now? I've been buying my crack by the baggie. First Finn to defend himself. He's out there shooting people. The art was passable, but then Eric acted like he was an arsehole, so people stopped giving him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, I actually didn't really have an issue with the art. I was like, the art's a little flat. It's a little lifeless, but I didn't even know it was 3D assets at first. I was just like, it's meh, right? This sounds like Cope.
I don't. This is what we. I don't. I'm glad I blocked those stupid ass, because at the end of the fucking day, I know I can't draw for shit, but I can at least do a graphic design that looks way better than this.
Yeah, no.
Where's your character's neck, bro? Why? It's like his neck is like this.
Where's your character?
Cover the back of his neck. What are you doing?
It should look like a mock.
Where's your neck, Sturgis?
He points to Larry. So where's your neck?
Yeah, what the fuck is that shit, bro?
Bro, your artist couldn't even do straight lines going all the way up to the top. Hold on. From here all the way here, there's like crooked lines. It's like you have lines.
Lines, bud.
I'm baffled, guys. I don't know if you know. Go look. Go find like an old building or like an old temple or something. The lines are not perfectly straight. Okay. Architecture. Things settle. Things move over the centuries, over the years. They get weathered.
He's doing this. Going from the bottom to the top.
That's fucking crazy. Could at least got a ruler. Goddamn.
Find all these parts here. What is this palm tree over here? Like, these palm trees look like.
So what is this palm tree? What? He's like, what is this palm tree? It's a palm tree, Dick. What is
this palm tree all of a sudden?
So cobblestone paths are supposed to look like modern roads.
Okay, bud. Yeah, exactly.
Straight lines are for dorks, bud. That's a brick pyramid. Fuck.
It's a rainforest in South America. Like, come on, guys, keep up.
And then you got these weird boxes over here. You got a bunch of just random lines on this.
Is this Florida or California, Tony? It's neither. Neither. It's not Florida or California.
It has to.
Bro, what is this shit, bro? Shit look like dried cocoa pebbles on the fucking top of the leaves and shit.
What is this, bro? And I'm sure his defense is gonna be something like, well, it's the first draft. Bro, even a first draft.
Here we go. Yep, that's their quote.
Even a first draft should be better than this. Okay, guess.
No.
Noted. It's noted. I will. You know what, guys?
So this is what happened.
I'm going to beat Finbar extra hard for this. Every time they say something bad, negative, that's an extra caning that I'm going to give Finbar. Artists got to learn, okay? The artists need to learn. Can't embarrass me like this.
Especially after you talk all that shit about other people's work.
You talk shit about Lie. You talk shit about me. You talk shit about Renown Zero. You talk shit about everybody fucking else. And your shit looks like this. I can't, bro.
Bro, my thumbnails look better than this shit.
And then Dad's over here sucking up the phone, Tony in the chat. So I talk about
also self-own this thumbnail.
Wait a minute. You're telling me he's got finely manicured thumbnails?
No, not at all.
I don't believe
Not
it either.
even manicured.
Yeah, exactly.
Dirty.
I don't believe it. Yeah, exactly.
Edward says graphic design and illustration are totally different skill sets, and they're mad that he said that.
well, art and illustration is different. Same principles, stupid. The principles are still the same.
Same principles, stupid.
Graphic design principles are not the same as illustration. All right. Back to this. This is the important thing. Larry's about to spurg out. Yes. Whose art is this? It's that's Finbar's art.
Look at that.
You can draw this in a graphic design program and have the lines be straight by just holding it.
You could draw this in a
graphic design. God.
Shit, I could do a lot of things in graphic design program.
Okay, guys, I'll tell you what he's technically talking about is actually creating a setting in whatever program you're using that it actually doesn't track your hand movements across the screen as detailed as possible. So that way, if you're doing like a rough line the computer will average it out into a smooth line.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a settings issue. A lot of people do that so that way they can draw curvy lines without with too much effort. It's a very good technique. It's been available for decades in many different art programs.
Yeah, well, Finbar
Not
drew
just
by
that.
hand. So.
He's saying this while being unaware that there's such a thing as the inker. That's me. Hello, that's what I'm doing.
Also, again, Finbar hand drew this, so
The shift button and then drawing the line. What are you talking about?
what are you talking about? Who's he mad at? What are you talking about?
And I can still create something that's better than fucking that, but I'm not gonna create that shit because I don't know.
What kind of Divinity Comics?
Oh,
which is
using
Mike
AI?
Williams'
Sure.
Husband? His
Just to
husband.
show the
He says that shit's flatter than a retard's forehead.
Wow, that was so witty.
What's my kind of drawing style is preferable? Anime manga style. That's why I push Blade Devil so much. But I'm sure they'll be like, well, he's into.
Oh, that was.
Are
so
they
witty.
complaining about the guy's ass being flat?
Probably.
They wanted more junk in the guy's.
He's into animes for the P to the E to the D to the O's. What?
No, that shit's flattered. Hey, Divinity Comics, that shit's flattered than fucking Taylor Swift's ass.
Hero Darky Dark's comic is the kind of art style I like the most. That more anime manga style, and Blade Devil.
Big
Good point.
booty comics.
Yeah, he likes big booty dragons. Again, I don't know why they're complaining about the guy's ass not being sexy enough for them. They're like, hey, that guy's ass.
Closet
It should
activity.
be a little more
I'm telling you.
rounder. Why is he wearing jeans so big? He should be wearing tight jeans.
And here's the funny part. God forbid, I draw a guy in tights with the bulge, which he's supposed to have, because people will say that's gay all of a sudden.
Wow.
There's no winning with these
I would
guys.
never have thought Sturgis likes weeb shit. Yeah.
He is a
Pretty
weeb. He's been a weeb.
Pretty gay.
Every
Why
single
didn't Tony
thing he's
showcase the
been
face of
consuming is the
Right,
manga.
that's what I'm saying. I don't think he can draw the face either. And Edward,
Why did he draw the face? So now again, this is like retarded. Like they're like, why is he facing away from the camera? Because that's
He's looking at
what
the
we
thumbnail.
wanted.
Hello.
yeah. It's like this is the what you get here is what he was directed to draw because this is what the script called for, right?
let me time you out again because, like I said, you're gonna recall me
Yeah, let me time you out again.
here we go.
by the name that I put out there. My name is LG.
Edward calls him Larry, so he times him out.
That's it. I don't do that shit. Boom.
It's really sad, but they'd have us believe Eric is the Grifter. Yes, the Dark Phoenix is badass. Who's the colorist on his book? I have no idea.
Oops.
I don't think he can. I'm wondering if he can even afford a colorist.
I'm wondering if he can even afford a color.
Wow.
They're extraordinary, man. They're literally making shit up.
Yeah.
That's what
It's
they do.
amazing.
This is what they do.
Everything they've been accusing us of doing to Eric, they're doing the exact same thing. It's amazing.
No, they're not doing the exact same thing. You're critiquing Mr. Rippaverse based on merit. These guys are critiquing the Frog Tony project based on bullshit.
In the "Where are her organs" voice. Where is his ass? Sturgis is an ass expert. Yeah.
Male ass. Emphasis.
Oh,
on
they
male.
get worse. They nitpick this to death. I mean, nitpicking is fine. I don't. Again, there's a difference, right? There's a difference between going, "Hey, this guy's hand is weird looking," and that's true, right? Okay, yeah, that's true. Versus his ass is too flat, and you're like, well,
You know, if I had time, I would actually get the transcript to this video, and then just make a list of everything that they nitpicked.
No, it looks like ass. This looks like it took 5 minutes to do. Perspective of this character is way off. What is this? What is this stance, bro? The arm looks like Jello.
His hand looks incomplete. Like,
What is?
honestly.
Why does his thumb look so like a duck? Like, is that a penguin's beak? What does it look like?
These frogs look bad. Like frogs. The first one up front looks decent, and then right when you get to the one that's a little bit, the second one in the bottom right corner, it starts looking bad.
Speaking of like spaghetti fingers, why does his hand look like this? And like it's just lines to separate these things here. What is this frog? Like, what does this frog look like? It has a donkey's face.
This shit's ass. This shit is 2 points ass, dog.
Where's your character's neck, bro? Why? It's like his neck is like this.
This should look like a mock.
Where's your neck, Sturgis?
From here all the way here, there's like crooked lines. It's like you have lines, and then you got these weird boxes over here. You got a bunch of just random lines.
Boxes?
It's like dried cocoa pebbles on the fucking top of these shit.
What the? Like, bro, my thumbnails look better than this shit. That shit's flatter than a retard's forehead.
Jeez. I don't think you can draw the face either. And Edward,
2 idiots later.
That sounds like a lot of work.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, this was money well wasted. I want my money back, and I didn't even spend anything on this piece of shit. It doesn't matter.
and here's the unfortunate, like here's the part that people don't understand, right? When it comes to stuff like,
Here's the unfortunate part. Here's the part that people don't understand.
Here we go.
He's gonna complain that I'm gonna get money for it, right? I bet you that's what he's gonna do. I have a feeling. I haven't seen this, but I have a feeling. The unfortunate part is people are going to give me money for this.
Here we go.
Sometimes, like in a lot of cases, right? Sometimes like your first draft is like all you have. Like stuff like this is what you have to put. You got to put your best foot forward. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, sometimes people can normally make room for errors, for room for people that are new or trying new things, right? But where it falls flat is from people like Tony that sit up here and run their mouth consistently and incessantly talk shit about other people. This is why we don't have personally, me and Renown Zero, I think he can agree with me on this, that we don't have that same level of I guess what's the word, grace.
Respaggery.
Yeah, but see, here's what Larry's missing. Homeless Larry. Don't care. You guys were never the target audience. You guys are not some big influencers. We're like, oh shit, Homeless Larry's not back in this book. Oh man, he's gonna deny me his thousands and thousands of fans. Oh no, Sturgis is talking shit about the book, guys. I'm ruined.
It's over, Tony. It's over.
You're literally the anal warts of the internet, right? That's it. No one takes you seriously. No one cares what your opinions are. You guys think Isom looks good. Do you think saying my book looks bad is somehow going to affect me? People are going to be like, oh no, the guys who like the way Isom looks thinks Tony's book looked bad. Guys,
we never wanted those customers to begin with.
Well, I'm saying my book looks bad is an endorsement. People are like,
it's like a compliment, if anything, coming out of these guys. Think of them as Bizarro, from Bizarro World.
It's like Matt Barr went on, like, we're going to show this, because I got to show this when we're done with this. But Matt Barr's bizarre fucking, 3-paragraph rant. It's like, man, the world's not that serious.
Oh, you're gonna show my half a paragraph rant on Matt Barr's 3-paragraph rant?
Sure.
He just started. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if Tony wasn't such a bitch, you know what I'm saying, and I saw this, I'm like, hey, this needs some work, but okay, I see what you're doing. But fuck that.
So you just admitted, Larry just admitted that he sees what I'm going for, and it is not that bad. But he's just saying it's that bad because it's me and he doesn't like me.
Yeah, stop being a bitch, Tony. Come on, man. Jeez.
You ran your mouth. Incessantly run your mouth.
It's kind of like how Eric's last man used criticizing.
Says you guys are explaining exactly why people have a problem with it.
Marvel DC.
I have no idea who drew this shit. All I know is it's trash.
Thank you, LG. It's not. What does Vic King have to do with any of this shit?
Like I said. And James Harley says that this is $20 for this trash.
20 for the comic. The comic's gonna be.
It's not. 15 for the standard issue. It's going to be 25 for the limited edition covers. All covers are going to be limited to the campaign. However, the mass-produced cover will have, let's say, fabulous first print on the issue that you get with the campaign. Then after that, it'll just be available without that little blurb on it as a standard cover.
Bro, right, this is
that's it.
And also, when we said, hey, Isom is overpriced, you're like, well, whatever people are willing to pay for it, it's fine. People are willing to give me $25, $20, $100 for this fucking book. What does it matter, right? At that point? By their logic.
I'm done.
This is $12. And it's far.
And it's garbage. It's trash. Schlock.
Far better.
Okay.
Captain America is $10 and it's far better.
He's comparing a completed book to yours. It's still a work in progress.
As far as art.
What a fucking
the gymnastics fantasy swordsman is gonna be great. It's gonna be so great. I said it already.
What is a mental gymnastics fantasy? What?
Yeah, he's struggling.
Does he know what? Here's the thing. I've been like super, like way more open with this than probably I should have. Like I've pretty much given you like I'd say like 70% of everything that's happening in the comic. Right? Finbar is really bad. Like I keep giving away everything. I've had some people were like, "What does this have to do with 52 pickup?" I'm like, suddenly, like I'm doing. George, did you hear about this? I'm doing a comic called 52 Pickup now.
You do?
Apparently, according to some idiot on Twitter, he's like, yeah, "Your comic 52 Pickup is going to be trash." I'm like, "What the fuck is 52 Pickup?" Like, I don't have no comic called 52 Pickup. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, wait a minute. They're extrapolating from your Ace of Spades gag.
It's exhausting. It's exhausting.
It is. There's just so much stupid out there, and you're hitting it all. You're literally hitting it all. It's like fish in a barrel, ducks in a pond.
I keep swerving into it. I keep trying to avoid the stupid, and I just smash into new stupid.
Yeah,
fuck.
It's beautiful.
I haven't seen a page count ratio to the price or interior art for this G-Buster. Frogman is 15 without having the need of a brown paper bag. Yeah, that's true. Freaking Frogman Pond Box, named for the all-in-one combo. Took LG 6 months to save up $30 for Isom 1. Yeah, that's correct. That's right. I forgot about that. James corrects himself soon. Immortal Thor, Daredevil, and Venom are better than Isom, cheaper than Isom, and releases faster than Isom. So why get Isom? So crazy. Why not run with it? New comic announced here, coming soon. 52 pickup. You don't, but I have the first. I have the first 51 pickups. Did I get scammed? It's crazy. It's crazy.
The mental gymnastics is going to be, oh, this is a first draft, and I'm gonna be like, yeah. I'm gonna be like, yeah. So is the Horseman concept. It looked better than this dog shit.
The Horseman concept was the first draft. It was colored. It was rendered. It was fully fleshed out and put into like a email. This was put in a tweet. What are you working on? This.
Just like they try to say Joe Bennett was a scrub. They try to say Joe Bennett was a terrible artist.
Joe Bennett was a scrub. He's still mad about the 3D assets because of Joe Bennett.
And fucking Eric had to put him into place with the concept art of Alpha Core, bruh. Are you stupid?
Bruh.
I saw those tweets.
Oh, James really said he fucked up. It's 15. Still worse. It don't make a difference. How many pages in that book? How many pages is it supposed to be?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. I've said this many times, guys. It's 32 pages. You get 26 pages of the Fabulous Frogman story. You get 1 page of Gar of Pangea.
According to what he was telling me, somebody, I think either he mentioned to somebody, I'm supposed to be either me, you, or we're supposed to be villains in this little story or whatever. I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm a villain in your story.
Don't mention it.
Yeah, again, I don't give a fuck about mentioning it. And also, LG,
that Sturgis rat will drive him mad now.
I was thinking that the Sturgis rat can like befriend a homeless black guy.
Oh shit! You made it happen, LG.
Make it make sense, people. Can we get like a Tifa cleanse or something? Not a Tifa cleanse, but
the funny part is those crappy stories were all done just despite the fans like, we're ruining your character's top, but it backfired because now we can use him as ammo. The fat frog is Ethan.
Damn, that's like the
fifth one. Going book and ordered a dozen copies.
Yeah.
The one down here is Ethan, the big one down. My nephew drew a fist today, and that was way better than Tony's art.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, that's rip off first levels of great.
I'm already like 22 minutes late.
That happened. But yeah, why are the frogs even on the page? I don't see any kind of lake or whatever. Frogs are farming.
Frogs on the page.
It's supposed to be the absolute frogman or the yesified frogman. I don't fucking know what the name of the thing was.
The Fabulous Frogman. That's a Marvel character that's already been created.
Fabulous Frogman is not a Marvel character.
Frog-Man is the Marvel character who wears a suit that looks like a frog. Come on.
And again, one of the things, if they paid attention to all of our criticism, because they watched all of it, so something should have sunk in when people went, all Eric had to do was add like the amazing item, the fucking awesome item, the outrageous item to his comic cover, and he should have been fine, right? Frogman, Frog-Man, is the Marvel character. The reason that he's being referred to as the Fabulous Frogman is because I want to be able to use that and trademark that and put that on mugs and shirts and stuff, right? And the reason it's called the Awesome Amphibian Adventures is the same thing. It's so that I don't run into issues with Marvel trying to take me to court, right? If I made a book called Frogman, even if it was different, even if I could prove that it's different and Marvel doesn't have a trademark, they still can take me to court and cause me a headache, right? So to avoid the ISOM headache, I just went with a different title, right? Simple.
Created and has a tongue that can stick to things again by a
Frogman doesn't have a tongue that can stick to things.
the character already.
He has like springs on his feet and stuff, like literal springs on the bottom of his costume.
Has that power. Its name is Cyberfrog.
Oh, here we go.
Jesus. I get the meta reason frogs only having frogs here makes no sense. There you go. Apparently he's in a forest, so it has to be. It's supposed to be a temple, I guess, or
Bro, what temple is that? What legend of the hidden bullshit temple is this? Please. What the fuck?
Bullshit temple is this?
Fucking trash ass. What is this? All
right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the next topic.